Can humanity create food from greenhouse gases, reducing food production's negative impact on the planet? As we currently know it, food production relies heavily on land, soil, and weather conditions. Protein production in particular consumes vast resources, and it's not always clean. Food production accounts for 30% of the emissions that cause climate change. Livestock uses 40% of all habitable land. Water consumption for food production increased nearly twice as fast as global population during the last century. Agriculture currently accounts for 70% of worldwide fresh water usage, on average. According to UN estimates, by the middle of the century, we will need to produce nearly 50% more calories to feed the world's population. With our current lifestyle and the amount of land available, this appears to be impossible. The bioprocess to revolutionize food production in a sustainable manner has long existed, but only now do we have the knowledge to adopt it. Solar Foods, a Finnish startup, plans to launch a new protein powder called Solein, derived from just carbon dioxide, water, and electricity. Solein production reduces the planetary burden by consuming only a fraction of the water required for agricultural food production. The method begins with a single microbe, one of billions found in nature, which grows by fermentation, a bioprocess. The microorganism is fed in much the same way as a plant, but using no fertilizer and much less water, plus air and energy. The process is 20 times more efficient than photosynthesis and 200 times more efficient than current meat production. Unlike traditional protein production, producing 1 kilo of Solein requires only a fraction of the water in the air. Solein's bioprocess is natural but unconventional, using fermentation to manufacture protein. And the best thing is, it will not run out. For thousands of years, humans have employed fermentation to brew beer, or make wine, or pickle vegetables, using single-celled organisms such as yeast. It's one of our oldest bioreactive processes. Solein uses the same process, but instead of using sugar and yeast, it pulls water from the air for the microorganisms to live in. They are then fed tiny CO2 bubbles, as well as nutrients such as nitrogen, calcium, phosphorus, and potassium, all of which plants normally acquire from the soil via their roots. The microorganisms develop and grow in water collected from the air. When ready, they are dried, yielding a nutrient-dense powder. This is an entirely new method of harvesting food for humans. Solein is 65 to 70% protein. The macronutrient profile of the cells resembles that of dried soy or algae. Solein is unobtrusive, blending seamlessly into everyday meals while providing high nutritional content. It resembles and tastes like wheat flour and contains 5 to 10% fat and 20 to 25% carbohydrates. Truly an ideal nutrient. Solein is produced indoors and does not require arable land, rain, or favorable weather. And Fortum, a partner, provides 100% renewable energy for the process. Solar Foods is already collaborating with the European Space Agency to develop foods for production and consumption on other planets. The concept for Solein actually originated from NASA. They also see promise in introducing protein production in locations where climate or soil conditions make conventional agriculture difficult. Animal protein production, including beef, poultry, swine, and fish, is a primary driver of climate change, pollution, habitat loss, and antibiotic resistance, not to mention a potential disease vector. But not for much longer. Solar Foods has started building their first factory and plans to start producing Solein in 2023. Interested in knowing more? Click on the links below. Like, follow, subscribe, and catch us next time to see how you, plus science, can help save the world.